Hi everybody, this is Duane and Blake with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Lake Taneycomo. It is Thursday, December the 5th, probably 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They still got those 5 floodgates running. And I'm going to try an 1/8 ounce orange-headed sculpin and ginger jig with 4-pound test, and Blake is going to try dragging the crankbait on a drift rig, the little tiny crankbait. And it's a bait from Debbie Lure. It dives down about 4 to 5 feet by itself, but he wants to get it on the bottom. Blake, why don't you come up here? That way you're not dragging out in front of me. And I can fish this.
I can fish the other side too.
We'll both be up here. I'm just gonna kind of brace yourself a little bit against that seat. All right, we are up in the trophy area, just below Lookout Island, not quite down to the golf course, and well above the Narrows. I did talk to a couple of people that were fishing in a John boat this morning, and they caught a few on some scuds. But other than that, I really don't have any fishing reports. I should probably let you drive the boat, Blake. That way I don't throw you off balance.
Oh, you're good.
This has been a real good bank the last couple of days that I've fished it. I'm dragging scuds, and when I'm dragging a scud, I'm usually right up there. I'm going to touch this again. Right up there close to the bank, within 25, 30 feet of it. Since I'm jig fishing, I'm sitting off the bank just a little bit more. Blake might have had a bite, a nibble. I have been dragging size 12s and size 10 gray scuds. One is a kind of a medium gray. It's got some UV dubbing in it, and the other one is a light gray that has some UV dubbing in it. I can't see that trolling motor, which way I need to go. If you just take half a step back, Blake, so I can see that trolling motor. There we go. All right, we'll step a little bit forward. We did run up to the cable. I've been catching a lot of walleye up there on jerkbaits, suspending jerkbaits. And it's on the south side, across from the hatchery, right up by the cable. And I positioned the boat about 45 feet or so from the bank. And I'm casting those jerkbaits right up to the bank. And usually within the first 4 or 5 jerks is where I'm catching those walleye. I went out the other morning and we caught 7 of them there, with 4 of them being real nice keepers. 3 of them, less than 15 inches, we let those go. But I was going to try and show you guys that. It's something fun to play with under these floodgate conditions. But there was a boat parked up there, so
somebody beat us too.
Yeah, they were parked right on the bank and fishing out into the water. Blake's got him one. And, I just missed a bite right there. But typically I'm catching the walleye and my fish by casting right up. They're just laying right there on the rocks of the bank. What you got there, Blake? Wow, he took a swipe at it and ended up getting it in the side there. We got the golf course right here. There's a little creek that comes out there, and this is a real nice scud gravel bar. And unfortunately I did not bring any scuds with me for the one cast. He's hungry. Be swiping at that. Well, was just saying I'm bouncing this jig on the bottom, and right there I caught the bottom. So nothing officially on the one cast, lost a jig. Luckily we brought a few other rods with us, and we will continue fishing here. Alright, I'm going to try a white jig this time, I believe. If I can get that out of there.
Sculpt and ginger with the brownie on this.
Oh, I think I'll throw a white a little bit. I'm not scared. Blake's got him another one. Dragging a little crankbait is working nice.
Yeah, those little shallower diving crankbaits.
Ooh.
I think Phil used one on the one cast the other day. A little F5 Rapala.
Yeah, a little Rapala.
But yeah, I was up here Tuesday doing this method right here and really did well through this area.
Tuesday you did well doing that? Cool. He's under the boat in the trolling motor. Well, come up here and keep him out of it. No, he's not in it. He's bulldogging you, though.
There he is.
You got a good fish, Blake.
I think so. Batteries.
Oh, there's my favorite noise. Sound of drag coming off.
I haven't seen him yet. He's staying down.
Might have you a pretty good one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fight him fair. Fight him fair, Blake.
Our rod tip's about to make a rainbow.
Oh, he's a nice fish, but he's not a monster.
He's a good fighter.
Yeah. Beautiful fish. Well, these fish up in the trophy area are looking for little minnows.
Oh, yeah.
So that is a blank or a lure from wlure.com, and we've got some of those in the shop. It's the 514 model.
I think we got them in perch up at the shop.
Perch flavored up in the shop. He's not giving up.
Oh wow, did you see the belly on him?
Look
at that.
Big old fat belly, yeah. Nice fish, Blake. Yeah, easy 17 inches, yeah. That's a good one. Well, do it again, Blake.
Yeah, it is. Whenever I cast that thing out there, pull up my line, give it an extra 5 feet so the weight will sink down, and it'll just let her drag.
And you're dragging out with a 1/4 ounce?
1/4 ounce weight, 4 pound test. 3 pounds or 3 foot a leader.
There you go. Just now hitting some bottom. I think we got some rain in the forecast. It's starting to cloud up today. It's not real windy, but there's a little bit of a breeze out. And then I had some kind of a weather alert about it's supposed to get cool again. It's been really nice these last couple of days. I don't think there was any frost this morning, but yesterday there was.
Coming up on one of my favorite spots.
This is Really nice area with this.
Like right over the top of the line I need to be on too.
Yeah. Got the gravel bar of the narrows, and then this is what I like to call the bottleneck.
I was doing this the other day. Once I got past the bottleneck and down that bank, I was running it right in next to the bank.
Oh yeah?
And catching them. And I caught them all the way down past Short Creek, dragging this minnow.
That's a pretty good run of catching fish. Well, they don't seem to be looking at the white jig a whole lot.
We had some guys that came in and they were using what was called a wobble head, doing the same method.
Uh-huh.
So that's what made me want to try this out.
Well, last week, Mike Riffle, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, was down here, and he was dragging, oh, there's a little bitty tiny chaser all the way into the boat, a flatfish, size 5, I think he said it was, and he was catching fish doing that.
Huh.
I was dragging a shad fly at the same time, and it was about neck and neck. All right, I'm gonna go to a dark jig now, black and sculpin. And I think I'm gonna throw back out over the gravel bar here. If I get this tangle out.
There's a hit.
Yeah, the thumper?
Yeah, he thumped it. Night crawlers were working down by the landing the other day.
Night crawlers down by the landing. I don't think I felt bottom not a once out there. Alright, and I think I'm going to turn around and fish this other side here.
Right here is where I'd go into the bank.
Yeah, I like right behind this tree over here.
This big tree laying down?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Actually, this hole right in front of that big tree can hold some fish too. And also after a week or two of this high water like we've got going in behind, we're right across from Eagle Island, or what we call Eagle Island. It's just up from Fall Creek. That's a lot slower water back behind that island.
Get back there with a 1/32 ounce jig.
Yeah.
There's fish held up back there.
And you do a little fish and float, jig under a float up there. I kind of cut you off, didn't I? I'm gonna get us right in behind that tree and get you right on that line there. You got me. All right. There we go. You good?
Yep.
Yeah, that should be good for you right there. Had one chaser on the jig today, that's it. There's some ducks back there. Oh. There's a bit of an eddy right here.
Right in that seam line. Oh, no wonder it felt weird in the water.
Coming in backwards?
I ruined that seam line. I didn't fish it with the lure working right way. Dang it.
Alright, there's another seam right here for you.
Oh, now it feels like it's wobbling correctly.
Yes, that's a bunch of pretty still water back up in there.
Yeah.
You can get up there and do some fly fishing.
Last spring I did really get up there with a micro jig.
Yeah.
Behind Eagle Island.
I went in there with some guys one day throwing spoons and they just absolutely crushed it in there.
Yeah.
And I don't throw spoons very often.
I think I have once this entire year. Ooh, had a thumper.
How can they touch that lure just covered in hooks and not get hooked?
Laying a 10-pound trout on a size 18.
I think that little bitty lure has more hook than lure. I'm starting to feel some sprinkles. All right, we'll take one more cast. Bottom. Bottom again.
Oh. Come back for it.
You gotta wiggle it. Talk him into it. All right, I'm giving up. We thank y'all for watching. Nothing on the one cast. I'm glad Blake came along so we could see what fish look like today. We will try it again tomorrow.